You want to be here. Yeah. Okay, good. Hello, everybody. Morning. How'd you sleep? Good? Raise your hand if it was good. Raise your hand if it was mid. Raise your hand if it was less than mid. Okay, that's okay. Well, just do the thing like, when we get into a 90-minute conversation about what tapas is, just try to fall asleep with your eyes open. Just do this. I'm awake. Some of you, I swear, I was like, right? And you just feel like, I'm like, they're not online right now. Are you there? Hello? Lights were on. Nobody was home. Yeah, I actually really appreciate that conversation. That is a real, what we did that was some real yoga philosophy because we were diving into the question and not really getting solid answers. And that's really good. That's good exercise for our brains because normally, huh? This is it. Yes, this is how you practice yoga off the mat is if you expect easy and quick answers to things, then the question probably isn't refined well enough. That means we had some really gosh darn good questions yesterday. Yeah, I did. Thank you. Yes. Thank you very much. Um, all right. Well, I do want to let you know, not all of you were here when I mentioned this yesterday, but accessible and creative sequencing with Amy and Rebecca. Rebecca's here with us today. Uh, this is today from 12:30 to 3:30. You're here for this. But if you want to take this online after the fact,
We're making the recording available.
they're making a recording available.
Yeah, and so for $40.
So it's a discounted rate. Yeah, cool. So
Thank you.
yeah, so make sure that you get that. That will definitely help with, because again, our first sequence is due in April. So if you're like, oh, sequencing is a whole new ballgame, I would definitely take advantage of that for 40 bucks. Definitely going to get you a little bit of the stress out. How are you feeling about being here today? I didn't scare you off yesterday.
Yeah.
So today is a lot of movement in the second half of the day, just so you know. So this morning it's going to be, some more uptake. A lot of these first months is like uptake. So I know it's a lot. You get saturated. You're like a sponge, and the water's just like rolling off the top because you're already filled. But this afternoon will be a lot more movement. And as we get into practice today, my question to you is, if you were teaching this class based off of what we talked about yesterday, what was the most like sticky thing from yesterday for you? What was the biggest takeaway? What would you theme class about today if you were theming this class? And if you say tapas, you're out of here. Yesterday was such a. I tell you what, I know we did the work yesterday because even I was mentally really tired last night. Like I was shoveling the driveway in the dark last night. Like it's so good to just do something with my body and not think. So y'all wore me out too. Yeah.
The process getting to a
Sa-
sattvic state.
yeah. Sattva size. Let's sattva size our brains. Well, I mean, there's no real
It's just that concept.
congregate for sattva. It's an anglicized thing to say sattvic, but yeah. But to become sattva.
Sattva.
Yeah. Yeah, let's aim for some tapas and sattva today. Why not? All right. All right. So take a moment, sit up tall. And this is your opportunity to tune in, to check in with where you're at. Notice how you're feeling. And go through the multitudes of self here. Go feel into your physical body. Just notice, is it easy to sit here? Is it taxing to sit here? Just let whatever comes up be observed without too much judgment. And then notice your energy. So separate your energy from your body. Sometimes the energy is in the body, so we kind of think of them as the same thing. But how is the energy? Are you feeling tired? Are you feeling bright, awake, clear, hungry for the day, hungry for more learning, the adventure of the yoga retreat weekend? Emphasis on treat. Noticing your breath. Notice your mental atmosphere. What are the quality of the thoughts today? If you were to just label them as mostly negative or mostly positive, without worrying about it being right or wrong, what's just the honest answer? And now looking a little bit deeper into the heart, can you access what's already in there? Sometimes that's really difficult. What is the passion in your heart? What is the love or the longing that overrides your spiritual heart? I'm going to offer up my Sankalpa to you one more time today. And then I'm going to leave some space for you to insert yours afterwards. But feel free to kind of silently repeat after me. Through understanding and compassion, I co-create a world of joyful expression and deep, meaningful connection. Through understanding and compassion, I co-create a world of joyful expression and deep, meaningful connection. Now, if you have your own spice to add to the soup, please do so now. And let's begin to chant. So open your eyes. You'll notice there is no whiteboard with the words. That wasn't planned. Sorry for those of you who are visual learners. I guess you're going to have to rely on the mumbles. Remember, mumbling through it is perfectly fine. I would say get your mouth moving, even if you know it's wrong, so you at least get the feel of it. Don't worry about being right and being like, well, if I can't get it right, I'm not going to say anything. Feel free to be like, okay? Take a deep breath in. Oh. Ryan? All right. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sukandim Pushtivaranam Urvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityo Mukshiyamamritat Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sukandim Pushtivaranam Urvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityo Mukshiyamamritat Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sakandim Pushtivaranam Urvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityo Mukshiyamamritat Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sukandim Pushtivaranam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityo Mukshiyamamritat. Last one. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sukandim Pushtivaranam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityo Mukshiyamamritat. Let's just seal that in with a big, fat, juicy Om. Inhale, hands to heart center. What's this mudra? Om. Okay. Let's get started. Come to child's pose. Those of you online, I couldn't even, you probably could have just, looked at the chant the whole time, huh? You probably could have. You're like, yeah, we may have thought of that and done that. That's okay. Are you starting to all get there's a theme around here. Most things are okay. Most everything you need is okay. You know what I mean? As long as it doesn't harm anybody else. All right, we're going to use a playlist today. I'll be coming around with adjustments, but if you'd prefer not to be adjusted today, put an arm up high now. Let me know. Happy to honor your space. All right. Consent is ongoing, though, so if you change your mind, let me know. What playlist? Should have had this picked out. Let's try this. All right, taking some deep breath in and out. Gentle reminder, please practice with safety in mind. Taking breaks whenever and wherever you need to. Remember, I kind of gave you the secret yesterday, which you probably already knew. But everything we're really doing here is with and through love. So begin to cultivate that here now. Okay, push some weight into the hands. Come up to a tabletop position. Kick the feet out a little bit. Just drum them out. See how that feels. Make some noise. Yes. Now come down to the forearms. And let's try some cat-cows from the forearms. Just changing the angle. This one, I think, allows you to get a little bit deeper into the cow. And then after like 2 or 3 of those, come back up, extend the arms, and then come on to tippy fingers. Tippy fingers. And now try a couple cat-cows here. Exhale. This one, I think, lets you get into the cat a little bit deeper. And then when you're ready, make your way back, downward facing dog. Tuck toes, push it back. Roll forward to high plank, but round your back as you come forward. Round through your upper spine, so you kind of end up in a straight spine. Nice. Now bend the knees, curve the spine the other way, move back down dog. So you're kind of going through cat-cows as you come forward and back. Inhale, rounding through your cat to high plank. That's it. Beautiful, Eden. Exhale, articulate the spine the other direction, scoot it back. One more time, come forward, high plank, pause there this time. And now come up to your fingertips. Come up to your toe tips, tippy toes. Come up to just one toe. See if you can come onto your big toes. Nice. Engage your core, take a deep breath in, and say it with me, a tapas. And then walk your feet, top of the mat, forward fold. Man, we really cooked that soup yesterday. Good. All right. Good promo. Yeah. Yeah. Let the neck and shoulders relax. Roll the head out here a little bit. Sometimes seating on the floor, we get tight in the low back, and oftentimes what happens in the low back gets mirrored in the cervical spine. Anybody tight today? Roll up to standing, one vertebra at a time. And you know what comes next. Starts with an N, ends with an auli. All right, take the feet wide. So I'll kind of just guide you into this first few rounds. We'll see how things are feeling today. And then I do want to show kind of where you will eventually go with this. Okay, so feet wide, hands to the knees. Remember, from the side, if I was looking at you from the side, you're not in a cow pose. You come into a cat as you exhale. Engaging Mula Bandha, pulling up and in, and then squeezing. Yeah. When we go on to it, yeah. Let's give them a couple rounds here. Tuck the chin at the end of that movement. Round your back more and push into your arms. So your arm should kind of get a lot of pressure into the knees. That should feel like a lot. And if anybody wants me or another intern to come around and look at, see how it's going, just give us a wave. Those of you who are already onto the pumping, resist the urge to pump fast. Remember, it's a slow pump to start so that you really are making sure that you get a full pump. And by the way, if you're starting to put the pieces together where you're like, wait, I'm pumping my abdomen in Nauli Kriya and I'm pumping my abdomen in Kapalabhati Kriya, thumbs up. Thumbs up, you're a smart cookie. Yeah. Oh, you're making it look good. I got to get in on one of these. Did you have, here's always the question too, like when you do your sadhana on your own at home, you want to try to get in your daily constitution before this, if that makes sense.
Or it might help with your daily
It might help with the daily constitution. That's code word for poop. In case we have, you know, anyone who doesn't read the Declaration of Independence every morning. I'm free. That's how I always come out of the bathroom. I'm a free man. Okay. Should we take a look at these next stages? Who's pumping? Anybody pumping yet? Yeah? Okay. So we're going to work on this next part, which is really interesting and difficult to get. This is, if you thought the first stage is hard, second stage is hard. Are you anybody else in the read in the rotation? Did you do it?
I have before.
You have before. Okay. Let me hold that real quick. All right. I wonder if I should do this. Yeah. Okay. So what we're gonna do is create a read. So you suck in, and you create what's called the read. Have you seen this? Have you guys seen this like on YouTube? Yeah. So that'll be the next. That's stage 3, and then stage 4 will be moving it into the quadrants. So I'll just show you the read this first time. Yeah. So here we go. Did you see it? Okay. Did you see how it's different?
Were you able to see it at home?
So I suck in,
Yeah.
and then the center comes out, but the sides are still in. So eventually you take that around. I'll show you real quick just to kind of get the picture where this is going. Okay, that's for my days at belly dance back.
Back in the day.
Okay.
How long did it take you to practice that together?
I could just attach this to my chest hair probably. That took a long time, but the read is tricky. So it's like, remember everything that's happening, right? So you soften the abdomen, you fake the breath in, so your diaphragm pulls the stomach in, and Mula Bandha is engaging, so it's pulling the pelvic diaphragm to pull the whole stomach back. That's the seal. Then, to create the read, weirdly, it's actually flexing the rectus abdominis. Okay, so if you stand there right now and just, flex your stomach, that's the thing you're doing after you've done the other 3 things. So it's like this weird process. Sounds super simple. Give it a shot. And we'll not even work about churning yet. Don't even think about the churning quite yet. Just think about getting the read. It can hurt your tummy, especially if you've had a lot of like abdominal surgeries or you have scar tissue there. Definitely can feel very, very painful. Or if you have a hernia. Umbilical hernia?
No, I have a tiny scar from bypass under my belly button, but it's like a stitched nerve.
Mm-hmm. I get that too, because I have an umbilical hernia. So there's days where this, like, if everything around it's really tight, it hurts a lot. But if it doesn't hurt, I know everything's feeling good and loose. So just be gentle with yourself. Don't feel like, oh, to do it right is to hurt. What? Did you get it?
Yeah, that was so fun.
You got it? Yeah. So just take a couple breaths in deeply and then exhale all the way out. You hold the breath out.
And then
Then I'm going to seal. And I'm going to pretend to breathe in.
I did it like twice, and then my body's like.
So take a beat after that. You got the read?
Yeah.
Let me see. Wow, I got the read the second day. Good job, you two. It's getting there. So I would slow down the parts. So breathe out, suck in, make sure you get full. Because to me, that one, I wondered if you didn't get all the breath out.
Okay.
So two things that will prevent you from getting like a really solid suction of vacuum. In the upper abdomen, if you're struggling to get it all sealed, it means you're probably not breathing all the way out yet. So you still have more oxygen in your lungs. And most of us, especially as we get older, sadly, the shape of our rib cage changes. And it's harder to breathe all the lungs air out as you get older. There's a name for it, and I can't remember the name, but the fingers of the ribs just start facing more down, and so they don't press the lungs out as easily. So you have to really start from the top. Honestly, you have to go and like really get it going from the beginning. And then if you can't get the lower abdomen sealed, that's usually an indication you still have stuff in your colon that needs to be evacuated. Yeah, okay, so let's give it a little bit more time.
I got my practice abdominal.
Split open.
Yeah. Spread, and it's been working, knitting it back together, so I don't know if it'll go like fully.
Oh, it will.
It will.
It will.
It
Yeah.
still will? Okay.
Oh yeah, it definitely will. Because I've seen women who have that perforated separation there,
Yeah.
and it's not about that part of it. It's just about flexing the muscles, and it will pull it out. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, who's getting the read? Okay, Maria, are you getting the full? Like, so when you get the read, is it staying suctioned through the pelvis? Oh, heck yeah. Okay, so I will, since several of you are getting the read, let's give you the next piece to work on for this month, okay? So I'm gonna see if I can just flip this over my head like a cool guy. Cool guy. There's a new sheriff in this town. Okay. All right, so those of you getting the read, listen up, this is what you're gonna do next, all right? You're going to move it in a clockwise direction. So you're gonna find the read, then you're gonna shift it to the right, then you're gonna hollow it back out, then move the read to the left, and then center. So how this is done is I breathe out, I create the read, and then I shift weight into my left hand. When I shift weight into that hand, the read will move over here. Then you just make it hollow again. You all know how to do that if you've got to the read. And then you shift weight into this hand and create the read, it'll go there. And then you equalize the weight in both hands, it'll go to center. So don't think about trying to get the churn yet. At first, get really kind of surgical about getting the quadrants. So read, right, center, left. So yeah. So if you want to know how to get the read, sit down on your butt. Sit like this. And then lean back. leaning back. Now just touch your abdomen. That's the activation. So that feeling, keep that activated, sit up. You've got the read. You just haven't done the first things first yet. Does that make sense? At least that's for my brain. I don't. You all are doing it. What do you think, Maria?
I think so. It's really hard to explain.
It is really hard to teach. I've been teaching it for 9 years and I still don't know. It's kind of one of those things like I could give you all the right cues, but until the day you get it. Yeah. So, all right. If I forget to put my shirt back down after that, just kidding. Don't let me go around the rest of the day like this. Okay. Okay, so I lied. When you want to go to the right, you push weight into the right hand. When you go to the left, you push weight to the left hand. Okay, so for those of you getting the read, that's the next step. Okay, let's try one more round, everybody. One more round, and then we'll move on. You feel it? Okay. Well, that's a start. Trevor, how's it going? Más o menos? Good. Take your feet wide. Get a really wide, yeah, wider than your hips. Bend the knees and really lock out your elbows. Ari, are you getting the? Can I see? Well, if you don't want me to watch, I won't. Do you want me to look?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're definitely getting the start of it. So you're getting the upper.
Yeah.
The lower, you need to engage Mula Bandha. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely getting it. Move it, Maria. I know, I'm kidding. She's already got the read. That's really fast. All right. So here's the order of operations. Is the Nauli practice, here's how it works. You do it 3 times with the pump. If you're at the pumping stage, you pump as many rounds as you can on a hold, and you do that 3 times. Then you work on the read. Okay? So you still need to really be doing the pumping to convert what? To what? Pitta to Agni. What? You remembered a thing from yesterday? Oh my gosh. Okay. So when you're at home, if you're working on the read, you don't just go straight to the read. You still do the pumping first. You still need to make sure that the pumping is doing the thing. This is called Nauli Kriya. Yeah, and each of the stages has names, but yeah, just Nauli Kriya will do us well. All right, so step to the top of the mat. Let's move on. All right. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands. Step the feet back. High plank. Your choice. Lower down, belly to cobra, chaturanga to up dog, whatever you're ready for this morning. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, carrying on through Sun. Right foot steps forward. Let's go traditional Sun. Right foot steps forward. Inhale, drop the hips, look up. Keep the fingertips on the mat. Yeah. Exhale, step forward, forward fold, toes touch. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Interlace the fingers, reach up and back, squeeze the legs. Exhale, forward fold. Step the right foot back. Drop the hips, look up. Fingertips stay on the floor, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. This is different for most of you. Now 8-point pose, drop the knees, drop the chest, drop the chin. So look at Amy. This is the pose this is called 8-point pose. Yeah, this is where you want to get to. And then slide into cobra from there. That's it. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step left foot forward. Inhale, look up, drop hips. Exhale, forward fold, toes touch, Uttanasana. Inhale, Tadasana, extended mountain pose, rise up, look up, lift. Exhale, forward fold, nice Alexis. Step left foot back. Inhale, look up, drop the hips. Exhale, downward facing dog. 8-point pose, knees, chest, chin. Slide into cobra, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive all the way up. Take a back bend here. Exhale, W the arms. Reach the chest up. Squeeze the legs. Drop the tailbone straight down. Anchor it into the earth. Inhale, lift up. Interlace the fingers. Now keep the biceps next to the ears. Come into a 7 position. Inhale, Utkatasana. So let's just keep the arms oriented in this position. So Kali Mudra, index finger extend, biceps right in line with the ears. We're going to go through a couple of movements. This is called the Step of Brahman sequence. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Little back bend. Exhale, halfway lift. Scoot the hips back. Pause here. Take a breath in. Breath out. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Slow that down. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Little back bend at the top. Exhale, halfway lift. Sit the hips way back. Straighten the legs. Good. Breathe in. Utkatasana, bless you. One more and you're out of here, Peg. Exhale, forward fold. Oh, I like that joke. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, forward, halfway lift. You got it. And Utkatasana, forward fold. Okay, walk the feet wide, sit down into Malasana. Are we starting to warm up a little bit? Yeah, okay. Okay, so just taking a moment, let the hips get, let them arrive. Let them arrive. Now take your arms up. Same mudra, Kali Mudra. On the exhale, I want you to ratchet the hands down towards the floor and lift the hips up. Keep the shoulders back. You're lifting up an inch. Inhale, stay, arms up. Exhale, lift an inch. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lift an inch. Yes. Inhale, your face says it all. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, come all the way up. Now reach, lift up onto the toes. Lift the chest. Exhale, Malasana. Did you like that, or should we do something different? Different. Okay. Now extend the arms like this, like you're holding a ball overhead. Keep your biceps in line with your ears. Inhale, just lift the hips. So your ribs are still inside of your thighs. Come into extended frog pose. Yeah. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Let the hands rest. Pivot the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, frog. Sit all the way down. So let me just show you this next pose, just so you see where I'm going. I'm going to take it to here, right? Trying to get my hips, shoulders, wrists in line and parallel with the earth. So when you're ready, inhale, arms up. Exhale, lift the hips. Stay for the breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, extend your arms. Exhale, squat. Hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, yogi squat. Stay, breath in. Exhale, fold. Now pause here. Grab the right ankle with the left hand. Right arm towards the sky. Yeah, twist a direction. Doesn't matter what direction. Bend one knee, straighten the other. You'll know which one. No, that's wrong. Just kidding. Exhale, take it down. Let's go the other way. So last time I said, are you warming up? I didn't get a very resounding answer. Are you warming up yet? Okay. I know, thank you. Exhale, fold forward. Reverse swan dive all the way up. Pardon me. And it is hop time. It's hop time. Okay, just loosen it out. Would you be up for a minute?
Sure.
Let's go for a minute, okay? Is this yoga? Everything is yoga. We said if everything's yoga, nothing's yoga yesterday. So some things have to be qualified. But remember what we talked about yesterday. What did we say? What did we say yoga is then? What were the scriptures about? Remember we were looking at the list of things in your sadhana? Yogi is the one who controls his what? Breath. Yes. So yeah, this can be yoga, but are you? Try to breathe through the nose. You missed a lot yesterday, Lexi. Needless to say. So why is nasal breath so much more superior than mouth breathing? Anybody remember? Okay. Well, there's lots of reasons. There's lots of reasons. I don't want to get your brain too turned on. We want to get into the breath, into the spirit. Okay, 3 more seconds. Hop to the top and land. All right. Nitrous oxide. That's part of it. Inhale, arms up overhead. Yes. Exhale, forward fold. Yeah. There's a lot of reasons you didn't miss out. Okay, don't even watch the video then. Inhale, halfway lift. Oh, got you. Plant the hand, step it back. Are we having a fight? Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Okay. Right leg lifts. Knee to the nose, shoulder shift forward. Inhale, pick it back up. Exhale to the right shoulder. Now pause here for a moment. Slide the knee down to the wrist and then pick it back up to the shoulder. Down to the wrist. Are you controlling your breath? And then back to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Let's try it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, wrap the arms around the front leg. Yeah, tuck the chin. Lean forward. If you want extra challenge, lift your heels. Lift the front heel up and lift your back heel forward. So you really come, that's it. Nice, Reba. Now land the heels, inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, back bend here. Look up, lift up. This is hard today. I'm making it hard. I don't know if you noticed that, but you can take it easy. You don't have to go to your full expression. Make it as easy as you want to. Yeah. Inhale up. Now take the arms into an airplane position. Straighten your front leg and lean forward. Yeah, so it's a modified pyramid pose. Really stretching into the front leg, lengthening the spine, sinking up dog in the upper back. Beautiful, nice. Continue reaching your left heel back down. There we go. And then lead with the left arm, circle sweep up and around. Warrior 2. Exhale, land in it. What was wrong with this spot today, by the way? Nobody wanted this spot. Oh, okay. I always find it funny when there's just holes in the space. Like people are all crammed up over here. Yeah. Let's take a breath in. Bring the hands to heart center. Exhale. Bring the arms out. Take a breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Now reach forward, extended side angle. Nice, yes. Everyone rotate the torso a little bit more towards the sky. Nice. Tuck the low ribs in just a little bit. So think cow pose, just a little cow pose. Good breath. Inhale, reverse warrior, bring it back. Yeah. You can pump the front leg if you need to give it a break for a moment. Let's see if we can soothe the breath, soothe the nervous system. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more time, breath in, and then hand sweep all the way down to the mat. Step it back. Now your choice. You can skip vinyasa. You can take it. Nice. I like the Ekapada Chaturangas. Those of you getting ambitious this morning. No wrong way to do it. Just the right, just your Satkara. Remember? Satkara. Left leg lifts. Step through, low lunge. Nope, sorry. Hang on. Bring it back to the sky. Knee to the nose. Oh boy, yeah. Flying pigeons. Inhale, pick it back up. Exhale, left shoulder. Sneak it up high into the armpit. Exhale, slide it down to the wrist. Inhale, pick it back up. Exhale, down. Inhale it up. Exhale, down. Back up to the sky. Step through, low lunge. Crescent lunge. Or as they say in France, crescent lunge. They don't really say that. I'm just kidding. Round forward, wrap your arms underneath your front leg. Lift up your heels if you did it on the last time. Tuck the chin more. Round the back, exaggerate your tortoise shell. Nice. Look at that beautiful protective thing. Inhale, pick it back up, crescent lunge. Now open your heart to the sky. Exhale. Squeeze the cactus arms back. So it turns those scapulae into the sternum, pushes up. Now, if you'd like to dip the back knee down a little bit here, or all the way down, a little bit, a lot of bit, whatever bit. Inhale, pick it back up. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Lean forward. Try not to round. Yeah. Keep working. Right heel down. I'm going to grab your hands, grab me, and pull a little bit. There you go. Yeah, just traction yourself with that. Beautiful. Now lead with your right hand. Circle sweep up and around. Warrior two. Settle into it. So yesterday we talked a lot about how yoga is the journey from going from density to subtlety, right? So let's move some of that subtle energy. Breathe in, hands to heart center. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now inhale, reach forward. Extended side angle. Nice. Knit the low ribs in. So if you're arching your spine, think about pulling it in and rotating more. Everyone just lift your front toes. See if you can lift your front toes. Spread them wide. Yeah, keep your arch lifted. Set the toes back down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bring it back. Pump the leg if you need to refresh the blood. Good breath, yes. Two more. Breathing in and out. Ground your front heel. Last breath in. Exhale, sweep the hands all the way down to the mat. High to low. Okay, come down to the knees. Laura said, keep it simple this morning. So I probably won't, but come up to your knees. All right, arms straight forward. Exhale, lean back. Try not to break at the hip, so it's a straight line. Yeah, and then inhale, come up. Just a few of these. Exhale. Inhale it up. So this is a great opportunity to express satkara, right? What's the truth to do? You know, if you go back too far, you will fall. That is beyond satkara. Exhale. One more time, and now this time, come back, hold for a moment, then just sweep the arms up, and then forward. Inhale up, and forward. One more time, inhale up, and then all the way down as you lift up. Plant the hands, downward facing dog. It's gonna be a real nice down dog after that. That's gonna feel good. Whoa doggy, am I right? Okay. Let's see about flowing. This playlist is not doing it. What happened? Let's just switch real quick. Hang on. Okay, let's try this. Right leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale. Step through low lunge. Inhale. Crescent lunge. Exhale. Round forward. Angel wing. Inhale. Pick it back up. Exhale. Back bend. Inhale. Lift. Straighten front leg. Airplane torso. Pyramid shape in the legs. Inhale. Bring it around. Warrior two. Extended side angle. Exhale. Inhale. Reverse warrior. Hands down to the mat. Nice. Taking your time through that, moderating the breath. Left leg lifts. Inhale. Step through low lunge. Inhale, crescent luge. Exhale, angel wing, round forward, croissant luge. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, back bend. Hang on now, Amy. Inhale, come up. You made me, well, all of us question your life. Exhale, reach forward, straighten the front leg. Nice. Bring it back around now. Warrior two. Inhale. Extended side angle. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. And down to the mat. High plank to low. Okay. Yeah. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Come, walk your hands back to your feet. Take your feet to touch. And then have a squat with your knees wide. Bring your hands down. Oh, you know what's coming, Peg. You know what's coming. Yes. All right. So look up. Take a breath in. Exhale, dive forward. Return. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Start to go a little faster. Go to speed that is comfortable for you to maintain for 72 minutes. Just kidding. No, let's try to do 20. Starting now. Now 10 left. Those, and then roll up to standing. Come all the way up to standing. Yeah, those are terrible, aren't they? You like them? Okay. Come into Utkatasana. Right at the back of your mat, you're fine. It's allowed. And let's take some Utkatasana hops. Just hop to the top of the mat from Utkatasana. Okay. Yeah, hands to heart center. Prayer twist, left elbow to the outside, the opposite knee. Mhm. Now let's get the breath working for us. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now look down. Yep, same thing as yesterday. Root through the right foot. Flamingo the left foot up. There you go. Now straighten it out back behind you. And then set the foot down. Nice. Really nice. Now correct the posture, like refine it. Just make it a little bit more well off, well to do. Nice, Sierra. Good. Now come up, crescent lunge. Straighten the front leg, airplane torso into that pyramid shape, and then get ready to bounce the back leg off the earth and just come into airplane, right into your balance. Bend into the standing leg, and then straighten it. Try to not move anything above it. Exhale, bend, and straighten. Nice, Reba, yeah. Exhale, bend. Now land back, crescent lunge. Drop the back knee. Crescent moon here. Take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. And just find your back bend. Slide the hands down the slope of the left hamstring. Yeah, walk that forward a little bit more if you can. Okay. Look up. Let the hips continue to sink. Squeeze the legs together. Shoulders. There it is. Rotate the upper arm bones. That's it. And then release now, lizard lunge. Walk the foot over towards the right. Okay, so did you notice we didn't do an arm balance yesterday? If you're like real arm balance person, you're like, I need an arm balance, you could do Ekapada Kundanyasana here. Hurdler pose. If you want to come into an arm balance here, otherwise just chill. Or take that quad stretch again. If you want to see hurdler, Rebecca's got it right here. Lexi's got it too. It's a hurdle off. Not today. Yeah, Trevor. Really lean your hips forward.
Are you breathing, Trevor?
How dare ye? Okay. Hands under the shoulders. Actually, it's not true. We did do an arm balance yesterday. Does anybody remember what the arm balance was? Huh? Yeah. Huh? You didn't hear? Well, let's remind you. Side plank. Right side lifts up. That's the arm balance we did. Come on up. Now reach the right leg up. Now bend the knee. Reach for the foot. Grab hold. Kick back behind you. Try not to kick to the sky. Kick straight back behind. Yeah, so that really promotes the upper back. Yes. Lengthen the back of the neck just a little bit. And then come back down. Beautiful. Slowly release. Downward facing dog or through your half series. Nice, Rebecca. Good. Nice, everybody. Okay, should we do the left side or just skip it? Okay, left leg lifts. Step through, low lunge. And we'll follow that with the right foot. Just come all the way forward to, and then Utkatasana. That was a long time ago. I forgot that whole part of the sequence. Utkatasana. Hands to heart center. Rotate right elbow, left knee. That's why when you're a young teacher, you're like, I have 27 postures on the right side to remember for the left side. Not the best idea. Or an old teacher, I should say. Young or old. Gosh. Yeah. Now, right foot grounds, left foot lifts. Excuse me, switch it. Left foot grounds, right foot lifts. Pick it up to the butt. Pause there for a moment. Notice what's working for you, and then straighten the leg back behind you. That's it. Nice, Ari. And then land the foot. Recommit to the pose. Squeeze the abdomen. Flesh it out, as they say. Flesh it out. New meaning to that term in this pose, isn't it? Inhale, come up, crescent lunge. Exhale, straighten the front legs, airplane. Thine torso, set thine drishti, and lift the body. Dakasana, airplane pose. You want to say Dakasana? Which is in the family of Warrior 3, believe it or not. Steady as it goes. Get yourself established at a cruising altitude. And then exhale, bend the standing leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Good focus. Breathe in. Last one, exhale, bend, and then land. Foot back, then the knee follows. Crescent moon. You can lift the arms up just to establish that Tadasana length, and then sweep the arms back behind, opposite thumb on top, lift up and back. Find your back bend. Slide hands down the thigh. Ground the heel. There you go. Awesome. Yes, yes, yes. And just push in here a little bit. Lift up. One more breath in. Full breath out. And then slowly come up. Hands to the mat. Scoot the left foot out. Lizard lunge. Get really quick to regulate the breath after those intense sequences of postures. Come back to a full supple breath. Yeah, and if you took hurdler on the other side, do it. If you're doing hurdler, feel free to say, boom chicka, yeah. All right, side plank. This is our last, we've done tapas. We've done tapas today like we overdid it yesterday talking. Like we've definitely gone beyond the threshold of tapas today's class. We did. We topped and toppled the tapas. Yeah. Find your kick. There you go, nice. Deep breath in all the way. Yeah, nice, good breath. And then come down. Have a seat. Just have a seat for a moment. Rest the hips on the heels. Rest the hands in the lap. Close the eyes. Sit up tall. Let's get the breath in sync together. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Come to your belly. Setting up for some spinal strengthening. So Dhanurasana is going to be one option. Locust is another option. So maybe you reach back for the feet. Maybe the arms are just at your side. Chin is forward. Exhale everything out. And then kick up. Is it okay to rock back? Yep. Hang on. Is that all right? Now lift your chest. Yes. Steady as it goes for 3, or as long as you need. 2, 1, release down. Ear to the mat. Relax your back. Relax the muscles. Turn your ear the other way, or turn your head the other way, opposite ear. Okay, come up to a seated position. Take the right leg out, left leg in, Janu Sirsasana. Now here's a little teaser for later today. I want you to bring the left heel in as close as you can towards your perineum. Maybe you even sit on it. Bring it in that far. Without a gripping mat, my leg just slides out. Okay, let's take Parivrita Janu Sirsasana first. So grab for the foot with the inside arm, or arm comes to the inside leg, and then up and over. Nice big side body stretch here. Keep pulling the right navel underneath and open the left shoulder. Beautiful. Now come out of this, reach your left hand back behind you, lift up onto your left knee, stargazer pose, sweep the other arm up and back. The right leg is a stabilizer and it's straight. Beautiful, yes. Really push through the hips there. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Nice. And then have a seat. Come back to Janu Sirsasana, set up, pull your heel in towards the perineum, lift the arms up, rotate towards the long leg, and then fold forward. So this should feel like a bit of a twist. That leg should be extended out to where now you're working the right navel back, left navel forward. Exactly. Try to get your head to your knee. So even if you need to bend your knee, tuck the chin a lot. Yeah. And then the last little bit of this should feel a little bit like a twist in the shoulder girdle. Just that gentle little rotation there. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Rounding through the left hip. Slowly come out of this. Take your legs forward. And just pat them down. Just pat them down. That's you. Yeah, pat the insides. Now, give us a round of applause. The round. Get it? Okay. Left leg out, right leg in. Heel comes into your, the perineum. Left arm down, right arm sweeps up and over. So really keep that length with you moving through that. Grounding again through the right thigh bone, especially at the head where it connects to the hip. Really be real good steward of the breath here. Nice, really nice. Okay, Right hand reaches back behind you. Come up onto the right knee. Lift up. Throw your head back in this a little bit. Shake your hair out. Shake the moonbeams and daydreams. The stardust. The twinkle lust. Okay, have a seat. I'm making things up. That rhyme. And sit tall. Rotate over the left leg and then fold forward. Think about Mula Bandha here a little bit. Pulling left navel back. Yes, good. One side might be different, and it might be different in different ways. You know, like there might be tension on both sides. Is it the hips? Is it the shoulders? Is it the midsection? Take a deep breath into the kidneys. Exhale, relax anything that doesn't need to be tense there. Slowly roll up. Shake the legs out. Take your way back. Happy baby. Notice when you're not thinking about it logically, when you're not trying to conceive of it in a reasonable sense, how has that experience of tapas, that experience of enduring some hardship in your practice, what is the mental effect now? Did you go too far and you're exhausted? Did you go just the right length and you're feeling sattvic? Did you not go far enough? Squeezing these in. Give your body a great big hug. And maybe even smooch the knees here. Left leg drops down now. Right leg crosses the other way. Straighten your left leg a little bit more, just away from you. There you go. Maybe letting your head fall towards the right. And come back to center. Squeeze the knees, lift the tailbone. Give that squeeze some meaning to it. Okay. And what is it? Right leg down, left leg stays in. Yeah, and then rotate the other way. A couple breaths just like that. Start to really let go of any effort in the breath. And when you're ready, come back to center. Squeeze the knees in one last time. And let's find our first Shavasana. Noble yogis. Some awareness back to your space. When you're ready, come up. Let's go over to the left side. Roll to the left side first. Take a pause in a fetal position. It's a really re-energizing posture. Take a moment to hold yourself here and be held. Come on up to a seated position. Excuse my gulping. But I never drink enough water on these weekends. Is anybody else drinking enough water? Let's have a seat. Let's come into a propped position. We're going to be here in this seat for a while, so you want to get really, really comfortable, okay? So get up on a block. There's a point with your pelvis. You'll kind of feel those two bones. Anybody know what those two bones are called? Yeah, sure. Let's call them sit bones. I'm sure that's in an anatomy book somewhere. Yeah. Those are ischial tuberosity. Those are your IT bones. Yeah. So kind of get back to where they're on the block and then compress the tissues of, the butt cheeks. And then slide forward so the bones just come right off the edge. So it kind of keeps you traction on the block but tilts the pelvis forward a little bit, right? Try to sit up tall. So check out the chest here. Check out the shoulders. So here is going to be a lot harder. You're going to be fighting the breath the whole time. If I can sit up, this will be tiring at first, but eventually you'll build this deep spinal conditioning to where this will be effortless. Our first order of business. So now we've got, this is called Kayasthira, right? Solid body, firm body. Here we go. Hasta Mudra. Let's name it. Does anybody remember this one? Jnana Mudra. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to start with what for our pranayama? Kapalabhati. Yeah, to get the rest of the kapha that the Ujjayi breath did not get out. Okay. So the kapha from Ujjayi in asana, we get the kapha. By the way, we all know what kapha is in a material sense. It's great. It's phlegm and bile. Okay. So with asana, that's why we need tapas. We're clearing out with Ujjayi breath the phlegm and bile. We're moving it along through the lymphatic system, through the digestive system, peristalsis, all these things through the body. Kapalabhati gets the kapha that's in the brain out, in the head, in the neck up. All right. So we're going to perform this with the chest lifted. The belly is going to start soft. It's going to snap in. And I'm not projecting my shoulders to achieve this. I'm just trying to keep the breath localized so it goes deep and exits deep. Let's go 15 rounds. After 15, and we'll do a steady rhythm, okay? Breathe in. And you'll take, what's this bandha? Throat lock. That's fine. That works, yeah. But it's Jalandhara bandha, okay? The one who wasn't here yesterday. Not in the afternoon, but not when we talked about this. We did do it in the morning, yeah. But when we learned about it, I guess. It's okay. You got it. You can go home the rest of the day.
I have sources.
I know you did. All right. So we'll breathe out 15 rounds. Take a deep breath in. Perform Jalandhara bandha. I'm going to count off to 15, but if you need to breathe before 15, what do you do?
Lift your head.
Lift the head. So you lift the head and as smooth as breath. So don't hold it till you go and gasp out, all right? You breathe, you lift the head, smooth breath out. So the breath through the entire time of pranayama should feel like we're smooth back and forth, right? You're putting icing on a cake. Cake, the asana, pranayama is the icing. Deep breath in. Here we go. Shoulders back, chest up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. swallow, stop, squeeze, tuck chin, pause. Eyes up and in, Shambhavi Mudra. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the head, breathe out through the nose, smooth. Say Shambhavi Mudra. So that's the eye one, right? That's the eyes up to the third. So when you're holding the breath, that's what you're going to take, Shambhavi Mudra, all right? So this time we'll do it again. Let's go for, let's just try 30. We'll do 30 twice today, okay? So 30 rounds. By the way, if you find that the belly isn't relaxing and it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter, pause, take a breath, come back to it, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Take a deep breath in. Here we go. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Lift the chest, swallow, tuck the chin, stop the swallow, squeeze the throat, squeeze Mula Bandha, eyes up and in. Should be no tension in the cranial cavity. All the prana is being held in the torso, in the trunk of the body. Maybe call to mind your sankalpa or a piece of the sankalpa I shared with you. You're halfway there. If you need to breathe, lift the head. Do so slowly and smoothly. Yeah, Tisa, that might be getting the kapha out for you. Yeah. Fast 3, 2, 1. Lift the head. Exhale it out smoothly. Now, those of you who held the whole time, this is what you call getting high on your own supply. Okay? So we're going to go one more round. How did 30 feel? Should we stick with 30? Let's stick with 30. Eventually, we're going to bump it up 15, 30, 45. Okay? All right. So here we go. Take a deep breath in. Chest up. There it is. Nice, Trevor. Try to bring the pumping down lower into the abdomen. Don't pump the chest. That's it. Nice here. Good, Rebecca. And Maria. Nice, Jacob. Eva. Eden. Beautiful. Leslie. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Swallow, stop, squeeze, tuck chin, lift chest, pull the shoulders up and back a little bit. Mula Bandha is engaging. Very active pose here. Through understanding and compassion, I co-create a world of joyful expression, deep, meaningful connection. That can happen. That's normal. Eyes up and in. Steady as it goes. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the head, breathe out. Smooth. Yeah. Okay, what comes next? So that's 3 rounds, right? 3 rounds of what now? Cooling breath. Who said that? Yeah, hand up. Okay, so extra points if you remember what they're called. I doubt you will. I barely ever remember these. So taco tongue, that one's called what? Not shittily. Don't be shittily about it. That's a way to remember it, right? It's sheetily, like a bed sheet. Sheetily. So that's the taco tongue, but we're going to teach the other one, the tostada tongue. And that one's called sit kari. Sit kari. Yeah, okay. So press the tip of your tongue to the back of your front teeth, kind of pull, like cupping the tongue from there. You're going to Joker smile and breathe in through the molars. All right, 3-part breath now. This is where we start to really engage the 3-part breath. It's belly, ribs, chest. Exhale through the nose, belly, ribs, chest. So you can actually touch the body there if it helps. Here we go.
Out through the nose. Great. All right. So this whole sequence, you can bring your eyes up and in for Shambhavi Mudra. But also, when you exhale, let's start to perform Jiva Bandha. So we're going to fold the tongue. Remember this one? You fold the tongue back in on itself, point the tip of it up towards the soft palate. Try not to make the tongue tense. Try not to go so far back it makes your jaw tense, especially the root of the tongue and the throat. This is going to be held for a long time. Same with Shambhavi Mudra. So don't like crank it up there, right? Like it'll come in time. Just don't over fatigue yourself too fast. All right. So this one, feel free to take the taco tongue or shitali, or you're sticking with tostada tongue. Choose the tortilla tongue of your choice. And let's prepare. Here we go. Belly, ribs, chest. Now fold the tongue back in on itself, eyes up and in. Breathe out through the nose, belly, ribs, chest. One more round. Breathe in. Belly, ribs, chest. Eyes up and in. Tongue folds back. Jiva Bandha. Exhale through the nose. Belly, ribs, chest. Getting right into our next one. It's called what? Nadi Shuddhi. Nadi Shuddhi. So alternate nostril breath, right? So this mudra is what? See? This is going to be good because when you teach this stuff, you need to know all these names. So this is Vishnu Mudra. Vishnu Mudra. There's another name for it, but we just stick with that one. All right? So it's on your right hand. What nostril do we start with?
Left.
There we go. Okay. So again, it's 3-part breath. I'm actually going to use a metronome today for you. We're going to go 6 counts in, 6 counts out at 60 BPM. Okay? It will always be 60 BPM for this, by the way. Can you hear that? Yeah. So it's 6 counts in through the left, belly for 2, ribs for 2, chest for 2. I switch out to the right, belly, ribs, chest, into the right. Switch. Now start. Left side. Inhale. Six. Switch. Right. Switch. 3, 4, 5. Inhale to the left. Switch. In. Switch. Take a pause for a moment. And here's, I'm going to let you go on your own for a couple of minutes with this. But what I want you to do is when you're counting it in your head, is anybody counting it yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So try not to, two things to think about. Don't think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. 1, 2. You've already lost a second. So you actually need to switch rather quickly. So it's 5, 6, 5. You know what I'm saying? So you hit the next beat with the next movement of breath. The other thing I want to encourage you to do is start to chant the word Om silently with the number. So you go Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6. The reason we have you do that is because numbers are rajasic, okay, by their very nature. So they will start to make the mind less sattvic. So it's good to keep track of it. And eventually we're going to learn digital counting. We'll do this today. Ryan, please remind me to teach him digital counting today. So that way you're not thinking about the numbers at all. But for now, it's Om 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6, Om 1, Om 2. So I didn't miss a beat there, right? Okay. So let's do about two minutes of really solid, focused effort. Okay. Don't worry about doing it perfect. If you get screwed up, start over again. Any questions of like order of operations? Is it making sense? Into the left, switch, out to the right. Into the right, switch, out to the left. Om 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Om 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Om 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3-part breath. Belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, belly, ribs, chest. Like you're pouring. So the inhale is like you're pouring water into a jug. The exhale is like you're squeezing toothpaste out of a tube from the bottom up. Yeah? Okay. Crack on. Sit up tall. So let your head fall forward. The body slumps, the mind becomes tamasic. You can do this for 2 minutes. Do it really well for 2 minutes is all you need to do to start. You're halfway there. And wherever you're at, complete one more full cycle. So that means starting with the left. However long that takes you. Do one more cycle. When you're complete, rest your hands in your lap. Okay. Let's get into our meditation after much ado. Okay, so this is same thing. We want a stable body, Kayasthira. We want Asta Mudra. The whole time we're going to be performing Jiva Bandha, tongue rolled in on itself. The whole time we're going to be performing Shambhavi Mudra. We're going to do this for a short amount of time because it takes a lot of focus and a lot of effort. So just make sure that you make that deal with yourself. Like, okay, I know there's parts of me that are going to complain and not want to do it, but just say, we're not doing it for that long today, right? And eventually, someday you'll be like, I can't wait to do it for, like my teacher, he's like, I just did a retreat where I just did this for 10 hours a day. So this is called the Chakra Kundalini meditation. You're going to start by changing up the 3-part breath slightly, okay? So it's going to be breathing in, belly, ribs, chest. As you exhale now, it goes reverse order. You exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Let's just try that, all right? So I want you to kind of touch your body in those ways. So breathing into the belly, have your hand there. Breathe into the ribs. Breathe into the chest. Now exhale, chest, ribs, belly. And this alone could take a long time to get down. This is the engine for the Shakti to move, all right? So you're breathing in, belly, ribs, chest, exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Palms up, palms up. We're still receiving the prana, but yeah, connect your circuitry there. Thumbs to index finger. Now I'll give you the first instruction is the visualization, okay? So it's imagining a thin, bright red line that moves up from the base of the spine all the way to the third eye on the inhale, and then it moves back down on the exhale, okay? So this red line can be a real stinker because it's hard to visualize. It can be hard to imagine. So it's okay if you're just pretending to see it. If you actually visualize it, if you're able to see it, some people have a hard time with visualization. Don't worry about getting it right. Just try to bring your attention through your body. Imagine that the attention, the awareness as you're breathing up lands at the third eye, at the top of the inhale, and then tracks with the rate of your breath down to the base of the spine. If you can attach a red line to it, all the better for it. So when you're ready, let's just go this for like a minute. Let's just try this. There's a little engagement of Bula Bandha at the beginning of the inhale. Belly, ribs, chest, third eye. Red line starts to move down, chest, ribs, belly. Try to resist doing Ujjayi breath, but the breath is still controlled. Breath is very controlled, very deep, very slow, but soft. The mind is probably going to want something more exciting. Trust that you're sophicizing it. Eyes up and in. Tongue folded back. Chest is lifted. Head is over the spine. So ears pull back. Try not to lean the head forward. All right. Finish your next exhale. Open your eyes. And we'll move into the second instruction with this because the first one can be particularly difficult for people who don't have a strong sense of visualization. And this one for people who are more aural, this one helps a lot. So I would say, who saw the red line? Who was able to visualize the red line? That many people? Fantastic. Who was not able to? Yeah, it's hard. It took me years and years and years. In fact, I have to skip the red line to get the red line, if that makes sense. Like I have to do these other pieces. So now we're going to start to work. So the red line, by the way, is Kundalini. Okay. Now we're going to work directly with the chakras and their bija aksharas, their sounds. Okay. So does anybody remember the bija sound for the root chakra? Lam. Yeah. Second one is Vam. Third one is Ram. Heart chakra, Yam. Ham. Steph knows it. Om. Okay. So now when we breathe in, I'm going to silently recitate. I'm going to imagine the red line moving through each location chakra. As it moves through each chakra, we're not going to get definite about what the chakra looks like at this point. At this point, it's just going to be a light, a golden or white light that lights up. As the red line penetrates each chakra, you're going to say Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam, Ham, Om. On the exhale, Om, Ham, Yam, Ram, Vam, Lam. This will take some time to remember if you're not familiar with Bija Akshara. So one thing you can do at home, write them down and just have them there. We'll go through them a few times just so you kind of get them. And if you don't have it today, just do ohms. Just ohm into each one. Okay, that's perfect. But again, your trying to create a really even, smooth breath. So the inhales match the exhales, but this is not timed like pranayama, by the way. True pranayama is everything is timed in pranayama. In meditation, we're kind of relying on a different liminal time frame. So, but it's 6 chakras. So the breath is moving in 6 parts. And even though it's belly, ribs, chest, which is 3, think again like belly for lam and vam, ribs for ram and yam, and chest for ham and om. Make sense? And then it's reversing. Om and ham is chest. Like it's driving the car, right? Gotta check my blinker, rear view mirror. Is my AC on? Do we got good jams? Oh yeah. Pretty soon this will all be natural to you, okay? So sit up. Let's just start by reciting the bija aksharas, okay? So lam, vam, ram, yam, ham, om, om, ham, yam, ram, vam, lam. Now imagine the red line coming with you. Om, excuse me. Vam, keep going. Ram, yam, ham, om, om, ham, yam, ram, vam, lam. Now I'm gonna kind of try to keep that tempo for you for like 5 rounds, and you just breathe. So now you're going to, because the red line, you can visualize it, but it's not really going to move it without the breath. The breath is the engine. The chakras are the wheels. Not only are the chakras getting purified by the Shakti, but they're also moving the Shakti, okay? So that sound, you're striking the bija into it. So it's less of like a singing and more of just a lam, vam, like you're banging a gong at each chakra and it lights up the light, okay? So the red light penetrates the chakra, hits the light when you hit the mantra, and you just keep going. But I'll say it. So take a deep breath out, and you just follow along on the interior. Lam, vam, ram, yam, ham, om, om, ham, yam, ram, vam, lam, lam, vam, ram, yam, ham, om, om, ham, yam, ram, vam, lam, lam, vam, ram, yam, ham, om. Exhale, om, ham, yam, ram, vam, lam. Inhale, lam, yam, ram, yam, ham, om. Exhale, om, ham, yam, ram, vam, lam. Okay, so now just a quick review, and then I'm going to set you off on it on your own without me pacing it, because you really need to find your own breath rhythm with this, okay? So 3-part breath, number 1. Red line, number 2. Red line in conjunction with the chakras lighting up, and as each chakra lights up in the physical location, you chant, just for today, maybe unless you're really familiar with the bijas, just do om, okay, for now. Ready? So it goes up and down, belly, ribs, chest. Yeah? Silently, yeah. So you're just thinking it. All right, when you're ready. Tongue folded back, eyes up and in. Give it one more minute of your best effort. Come back to the breath. Belly, ribs, chest. That's doing it, by the way. You can start at phase one, just the 3-part up and down wave, right? Tongue folded back, eyes up and in. Then maybe it's the red line. Maybe it's the ohms as the chakras light up, or the beaches. Up and down. And the chakras like a xylophone. Finish this next round. Up and down one more time. And then when you're complete, you come down for Shavasana and get yourself really comfortable. We're going to be here a while this morning. Get yourself so comfortable you might let yourself fall asleep if you need to, okay? If you snore, I'll wake you up. Otherwise, feel free to sleep. Get as deeply relaxed as you can. How did that go? Were you able to see something? Were you able to feel something? If not, don't feel bad. It can be the most difficult part of the sadhana. Notice your next breath. And find some pleasurable movement in the fingers and toes, and allow awareness to come back in a pleasant and easy way. When you're ready, roll to your right side, but there's no rush. Take your time, coming into a fetal position again. Take a moment to think of something you're grateful for here. Maybe it's something at large in your life. Maybe it's something that was as simple as the experience of the sadhana, or something within the sadhana. When you're ready, come up to a seated position. Carry that gratitude in your heart as you lift up. You can keep the eyes closed. Hands can come to Anjali Mudra. I want to make a special dedication to you just as we close this practice. We're kind of in an open space now. And it might feel really good to be open in this sacred space. It might feel like a wound is open. I just want to honor you. This is a uncommon and uncanny journey that you're beginning. And I have a great deal of respect for you and admiration for choosing to spend your life in this way over the next 9 months. It's going to be a real honor to get to be in the seat of the teacher for you and to watch you in the seat of the student. And in many ways, that's the best relationship one could ever hope for. Because it's one of respect, it's one of love, it's one of service. Let's end today's practice just bowing to one another, to whatever it is we're going through to be here, whatever it is that's taken to be here, but also to bow to those hopes and dreams of the risk involved, of letting go of old patterns, transforming into something new, and allowing yourself the risk of actual heartbreak so that you can love more fully, more completely by the time you have completed this process. May your journey be blessed. May it be easy. May it be joyful. May it be full of peace. Can't wait to watch you blossom. I bow to you with love, with respect, with gratitude. And Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let the blessing of peace be between us. It's just now 9 o'clock, right on the dot. Here's my suggestion for you. You've already outputted a ton of energy. One of Amber's teachers, Baba Hari Das, who she probably talked about yesterday in the sutras, practiced Mauna, which is a yoga practice of silence, for 66 years. The man didn't speak for 60 years. I'm not saying you need to practice Mauna today, but I would say conserve your energy through this breakfast. Be quiet. Don't feel like you have to get up. Take your time moving into the day. Let this be gentle. Let this Shavasana kind of still hold you like a blanket as you move through your breakfast time. And there's a secondary function in this request. Erica's got her class going on down the hall in the second studio there. It's hot, so they have to have the door open. So please just be silent if you feel the need to talk. Just be quiet to respect those other students. Remember, as 300-hour students here, you are kind of like a higher tier steward of the community here. So, yeah. Act in accordance. Okay. How did the sadhana feel? How'd the meditation go? Yeah. Cool. Did you get a little bit of rest from the Shavasana? Okay. Remember, drink a lot of water, get some movement on your break. Take it easy on yourself. And I only get like 2 more hours with you this weekend. I say that and I mean it. I only get 2. I really would love to just numb you all for the rest of the week, you know. But we'll see you in a little bit, okay? See you at 9. Come back at 9:31 for breakfast. And those of you, we're gonna be in a circle. Yeah.